Hello and welcome back to Sumerians. In our last episode, we started this new town here in Uruk for this new campaign mission, and we've played through a good part of it. It looks like, weirdly, we get the buildings back when you reload the save. So these, it would let us build another mud temple, and it would let us build another doctor's office, and two more with the extra items of the builders, which is kind of interesting. I'm going to call that a bug, because I don't think it should let you get those things back from the beginning. Two more of those, two more of these. Whether we use those or not will be... depends on what I feel like at the time, I suppose. We did use everything but the other temple, I think. Although we were talking about putting that out. Why didn't we put that out yet? I don't know. Let's unpause. Let's get moving. And let's look at sending that out here. Or maybe we just hadn't gotten there yet. That's probably it. I was thinking about putting it right in here. I think that's a good spot in terms of sort of the residential area and things like that. So let's go ahead and drop that in right there. And that way we can get that going. And then we can get into this clay stuff. So we'll build that. Yes, you're pointing me to the right direction here. I know. Is that this one? No, it's this one here. We need to have, to start with, the clay pit. That, I'm guessing, needs to be in the fertile zone. I think we'll do it outside. I think that's reasonable. Maybe here by the door. Like that. And then we could do the pottery workshop. And then the pottery workshop inside the walls or outside the walls. I kind of like the idea of putting it here in this non-fertile zone, even though we could obviously irrigate later to bring in more water and have it closer. But I think we could put it in this area. Maybe put a little road through here or something. That would be good, I think, if we wanted to have a little bit of a road going this way. But we'll get that built, and then we'll be able to make the pottery and buy the pottery artifact in the mud temple, which is this one. Excuse me, there we go. That costs 60 pottery, as we can see there. Then there's also things that need pottery and fabrics, artifacts that are for this small temple. So we'll take care of that eventually as well. But let's go ahead and let them start making pottery. Maybe we should keep track of pottery so we can see how much they make when. We have 2 for some odd reason already, even though this hasn't been built yet and in fact requires more bricks than we have. Probably. Do we have a brick maker? Or did we not build a brick maker yet? We may not have built a brick maker yet. Wait, where's that at? Here? I don't think we have one. So we should probably do that as well. That could be done over here as well, maybe? What if I do... Also, we should do this too. If I do this right here next to the pottery workshop. They're going to get the bricks from way over here in the clay pit, but that's okay, I think. We did just get the walls done, so that could be part of the reason why. I just don't remember why we hadn't built that. It must have just been a timing thing. It's pretty bad because it's only been a day since the last episode I played, and we're here now already. So, yeah. So, I think food is good. Temple coverage is definitely good because we have this one now. Demand is a problem with the fields and the fisheries, so let's go ahead and add some more of those. Although I want to take a look at... Oh, wow. There are no available jobs. So yeah, we definitely want to do some more of this. Maybe right about there. Just fill this area in right here, kind of. And they'll fill those up, and then we can take a look at that demand again. Maybe some more fisheries, too, then. For those, I want to turn off this rotation so that we can make them kind of fit the edge of the river a little bit. Let's do a couple more here on this side, and a couple more here on this side. Oopsie, missed a little bit. There you are. We'll get those going, and then we can turn this back on to snap once I fix the orientation of things. To be more to my city grid orientation. There we go. I just think it feels better to have these be fit to the edge of the river rather than following. We never did this because I paused it. Let's unpause the fish market too. Oopsie. That needs mud. We got plenty of mud. We got all the muds there. We can always add more workers to get more mud faster too. But I'm assuming they hauled a bunch out here, so of course it's catching up still. Great. You still need donkeys. Oopsie. You have all the donkeys you need. They're breeding here. They have two that they'd be willing to part with. Why have they not parted with them yet? Interesting. They just haven't gotten around to going and getting them. We have a lot of food. We're doing much better on food this time. That's one of the things you kind of learn, I think, is how to handle certain aspects of the game. And that's one of the aspects. So you've got 40 clay, which means it's full. You're still building this. It needs bricks, so it's taking a little bit of time. Did we have bricks left in any of these? All right, I don't know. You got mud left here. We probably used all the bricks. So you all are making them, though, so that's fine. And this is actually up and running now. So, or up and ready to run. So they need to have clay coming in. Maybe those are the transporters carrying the clay. They could be. They might be coming down this way. With it? Maybe not. Somebody picked up 20. Maybe it's you folks here? Yeah, there they are. Alrighty. So they're bringing in the clay. Ooh, yes. Look at all that clay coming in. Actually, there's 40 coming in. Oh, they did pick up all 40. That makes sense then. They seem to go, like, to here and then into there. Like, maybe they're still using this as an intermediary for things. Even though this is their 0 here at the moment. Interesting, there's only 911 grain there. And we have 3,400. Is that all being stored in the farmers? Excuse me. Yes, it is. Okay. Might need more storages, especially for grain. This is basically full. That's why they're not storing any more in here, I think. It's a max of 800 grain. And we have 1,200 in there. Well, maybe it's not a max of 800 then. Interesting. Okay. We'll take it. Whatever amount of food you want to throw at me, I will take. How are we doing on this stuff? Really pretty good. Looks like we could use some more wells, maybe. We could just steal these free ones. I want to put one... We put one there. We put one there. I want to put one in this area someplace, but I think it'll end up being, like, here-ish. Because I think that that's going to fit the pattern the best. In terms of, like, if I do more of these here, that fits inside the block kind of thing. I want to also put a couple more houses out here. Line it up, line it up. 2 more right there. Maybe another one in there, but kind of... Yeah, one. Maybe one in there. Then we'll kind of do some decorations around the temple and the doctor's office. These guys need leather to upgrade. Maybe we should work on that. How much pottery do we have? Oh, yeah, plenty. Holy cow, we have 227 pottery already? Yeah, let's see. Let's take this. There we go. It gives us a 40% increase to... Religion's influence. Hey, that works for me. Demand is being demanding. Where are we at with markets? There's still 1 or 2 that aren't occupied. There's also still 3 of these that aren't occupied. All the farms, though, are ready to go, or are going. So let's maybe put a couple more of those in here. We can put more elsewhere, too. And then all the fisheries are going, too? Yep, except for the last one. Okay. That should help matters, I think. Oh, yeah, look at them. Look how bright they are now. Yep, that satisfied it a little bit. Now we need to research beer, which we did. Build a brewery. And that's going to use, I'm assuming, grain for the brewing. That goes here. That one is here. Needs bricks, of course. I think we'll continue building that stuff in this area, but I think I'm going to put it... I can put it there, I guess. We're getting a little skewed, though. Maybe I'll put it here. If I can get this to fit in... No, it won't fit in there. It's still fine. We'll put it here anyway. It's a bit far from the grain, but I think that's okay. We'll just maybe have to have another transporter building. And or increase the number of transporters we have, although their range isn't the best for the town. This one's better, because, as you can see, it covers most of the town. But we could do this, which gives us 20% range. We might as well, since we have 100 pottery, or have 200 plus pottery. Might as well take that. Those houses got built. I get one more. No, I built this in the wrong spot for that. I could potentially put it back here, though. I think that'd be fine to be out of alignment. Don't show anybody with any sort of pedantism. A couple more there. I think I was planning on putting a row of them over here too. You go ahead and do that. Like that. I guess I could have done these two as well then. Oh well. There we go. A few more houses while we're working on the brewery build. It needs lots of bricks. You know what? Let's add bricks too to our resources here, so I don't have to keep looking around. We have plenty though. It's just a matter of hauling. And they're probably helping out with the farming and such. Yeah, these actually didn't get all seeded, but it should be okay because we have a lot. But I'm really liking how bright green these all are. And demand just went to 100% there too, which is really good. Although it's probably the farms, which means that I may want to put maybe some more over here, which I was kind of thinking of doing. Some more of these farms, or we could put them outside the walls too. I was kind of thinking maybe if we needed another mud pit, but I don't think we're going to out here. So I think it would be okay to put some farms, some of the citizen farms in here. Yeah, citizen farms. We're going to need to do the work on the leather, which we learned in the last town. So let's see if I can remember how to do it. It was in... there. Or do I need to unlock it? I may need to unlock it. Tannery. Yep, need to unlock it. Let's set that up. Even though it's not telling us to do it yet, it may or it may not. I don't know how that's going to work. We're still waiting on this to get built. I'd still be interested to see if I said, hey, let's put 20 bricks in here. What does that do? In terms of, does it help? Does it give them the ability to carry the bricks themselves to the building site, or how does that work? I don't know. But I know that the transporters seem to be required whenever you're doing other kinds of work, where the materials aren't there anyway. Donkey distribution is going well. We'll eventually need to put another farm in. I may end up just taking this field out, putting the other farm kind of nearby, like this, and then putting more farms in. Or yeah, the other farming building, and then putting more of the state fields in around this way. Eventually, but I think we can increase the number of workers here first. Maybe we should just do that. So this will give 80% to the crop yields. Oh, that's useful. What do we have problems with here? Demand again. Looks like it's farms again. Let's put some of those in outside here. Might as well let the people have their farms. And I will just put in however many kind of fit. Looks like it'll be 2 there. And then 1 here times 4. That works for me. That gives me 6 out here. I couldn't have gotten another one in here if I tried. That'll be fine. That should satisfy them again for a little while. Security will become an issue again, though, so we'll have to take care of that. Although, I think we'll just take care of that by getting the leather going. We could look at the overlay, too, for security. Yeah, there's a couple of houses out here that might be a little questionable. although they are technically covered by the range here. I think the security, like the guards, have to actually make it out that far. That could probably be managed a bit, though, by increasing the workers, because that means that there's more people out on patrol, I guess. Here it goes. Pottery and grain to make beer. So we have plenty of pottery. We have plenty of grain. We're going to have plenty of beer. Let's add beer to our track here. So we can see when they've got some. They're brewing some right now. And then we can pay beer to our workers in the small temple for their salaries. We've got 20 now already. So let's turn that on. Small temple, not the mud temple. Small temple. Does this look crooked? It might be crooked. Oh well. Beer. So plus 40% to the religious influence. Should help with that matter a little bit. And then brick walls are needed for the new buildings. Walls can be upgraded by selecting them individually or using the selection tool in the wall building menu. Upgrade mud walls to brick walls using the wall selector. So we had that, we were playing with that a little bit earlier. We can find it by clicking at any wall, and it gives us this weird giant cursor. And then we can select some walls at least and say, hey, upgrade these walls to brick. And they will go out and do that, providing there's enough brick, which we have 95. I don't know what each one of these is going to cost. It looks like 24 to 26 per segment, plus 18 per tower. Yep. And the segment probably just depends on how long the segments are. And I was noticing that kind of when we were building things, it was adding an extra segment in some cases, maybe the last stretch we were making. So maybe I'll try to be a little more cognizant of that in the future and keep the segment length to 24. And then get the population up, because we already did this some. We can do this. As first Sumerian cities grew, the temple gained economic and political influence. The next government building, the temple administration, is unlocked after reaching 2,000 citizens. Make sure you have enough housing zoning for the new citizens. Yep, we're going to work on housing then. Which means we're probably going to need a little bit more security too. I think this one here is going to have to be off kilter a little bit too. Just one. And then I think I'll work from this side. Actually, I should have put a guard post in down here. Let's just use these ones and be cheaty/lazy. Put one in down here so that they can hit that from different angles. And then we'll put in some more of the housing here. Like that. And then some more of the housing here. Like that. And then some more of the housing here. Like that. That one fit? It will fit. I'm not gonna go there though, no. So let's do, oh no, oh no. That's just slightly off. Let me redo that one. Let's dezone that one, maybe not even have it, to keep them sort of aligned to my little grid here. Those four. And then we can do, I kind of wish you'd be able to do this that I'm just about to do. Maybe I'll do from here. Do it from here instead. Is to take that last one there, which won't let me do, and just not build the one. Instead, it won't let me build any of them, although that one's also not going to align properly. Bummer. Bummer. And then one more if I can fit it in right here. It will not quite fit, so we're just going to ignore it then. So this would be kind of like a weird common area. Maybe I'll do some decorations there or something. But we might need a little bit more food planted. We kick that up to 20 already. How are, yep, you're all good. Where are we at calendar-wise? Growth period. Okay, so when we harvest this field, I'm going to delete it. And we'll put another farmer in there, and then we'll add some fields out further. Because these aren't getting planted all the way anyways, so we want to add more workers. How are we doing with jobs here? We do have some available jobs, but we do have people coming in, so that should solve itself. Religious influence is coming down a little bit. It's still high, but it's coming down a little bit, and so is demand as well. We could probably use a few more marketplaces now. We could definitely use some more of these shops, though, too, because they're all full. I don't know that we need them, but I know that we need to do something, so I think we'll do this. And I think I'll just do 6 of them like that. And then they're not quite aligned the same. Bummer. Let's do that again. There. And then maybe we can do some of the marketplaces back here behind this shop. Just a couple, I guess. That'll be fine. And we can put some of those elsewhere too. Maybe a couple of them in here or something. We did finish the tannery stuff. So we have the salt pond. I'm going to put that out here. And then we can do the tannery, and I think I'll just do that here on the inside of the wall. Then we'll have a little bit of a walkway there, maybe. And then we are going to need to do the meat part as well, which we need to unlock. That's here, food preservation. But mostly the tannery so that we can get things going. Oh, we're going to need a cow farm, too. I forgot about the cow farm. Let's do that. And I want to do a couple of those right in here. Like that, probably. I think that's what we did the last time. I think that means it houses 8 cows, whereas this is housing 4 donkeys. I think this will house 8 cows when it's done. I did want to do another guard post over here I forgot about. That's not it. Oh, we gotta build one. We gotta actually make one the old-fashioned way. That's here. Guard post. I'm just gonna put it here then, since I kind of botched that a little bit with the layout. That way we've got lots of guard posts in. Yeah. Could do a couple more of these too. Especially because I didn't quite align that properly. I could potentially get rid of this house though. If we wanted to make a bigger government building, maybe we should. Let's do that. And they can move into one of these other places. I don't care. But if I do this... Oh, and it took the 2 and, yeah, knocked it down to 1. Okay, interesting. We could put one like this, make it like an L shape. That's about all I have space for. I think we'll do that. And they'll build that one normally with 40 mud. So it's taking the 2 that we have here as options and deleting them both once you build the 1, because we already did build the 2. This needs to be cattle. We need to buy at least 1 or 2. I think we need to buy the 2. I think we determined that the last time. For whatever reason, we could get the donkeys for free, but we needed to buy the cattle. And then we can watch them breed and produce meat and hides. Go up to speed 3. And the bricks are just... Oh, we've got 88 bricks in storage someplace, so we should be okay with bricks. They just gotta get hauled. Oh, I forgot about the farming thing. Oopsie. We're back at the same point in the next year here. But yeah, we should definitely get another farm going. Because with more people comes more food consumption. Could do some markets right here too. Maybe we will. Looks like they need farms though. Farms and fisheries. We could do some more fisheries maybe? Turn on. This. Or should I pay attention to this? I should pay attention to this, actually. And I can delete that when the time comes. We might even need another transport out here to help with the collection. I'm watching the numbers there instead of watching the thing. Come on, come on, come on. Collect the last little bit. There we go. Delete that, please. And then let's build another... Oops, that's not it. Farming thingy. Here. And then we can do some more of the state fields here. And I think what I'll do is just snap that as tightly as I can up against that one, and then go out as far as it will let me. On water. Okay, that is the end. We got that far. We could do a little bit more in here, but that'll be okay for now. This here... Yeah. We get out like that far on this one. And then we can do... on water. To there. Okay, then we can fill maybe those little bits in later. Let's do max workers on this too. In fact, we could start giving them some beer too. Maybe that'd be even better option. If we serve them, if we let them eat, let them drink on the job, then they will be happier and give us better productivity. That means more work out of them. That might be most useful. What do you want? Revelation. Temple administration. Oh, we got to do the temple administration. Needs brick wall or better. So we got to get there yet. We can't build them yet because we don't have all bricks yet. Actually, in fact, we have barely even started on the brick walls. So you're going to have to chill. Dude, chill. We can't do anything with it. Got to get all the walls upgraded. Fisheries. That's what we were trying to do. Turned that off already. Let's turn this to be vaguely like that. Let's do a couple more here. Boom, they just are built just like that. Can I fit some in here? Oh, yes, I can. I'm going to line it with the grid there on those two. And then we'll do a couple more over here, maybe. Like that. Those built instantly as well. We'll do maybe a couple here. And we can build some more on this side, too. Those are building instantly. So they definitely were demanding that. Religious influence is suffering a little bit. We can't really affect this anymore. We could affect this, though. A little bit. Like that. You're still working on this tannery, too. That's because of the brick situation. And or the worker situation. Oh, yeah, that made a huge difference in the way these farms are filled in. That sure did. I did quite a few. Oh, we did have this one. This one did get built. So the brick walls are pretty nice looking. Let's do this. And the gate. Really nice. It's an improvement over the previous. Or the mud. So let's continue maybe that effort. Select walls. And just let them do them all. So we can move on. So we don't have to worry about selecting the brick wall stuff here, but all the mud walls we want to upgrade. Boom. And those will get upgraded whenever they get around doing it. Look at that. Collect all the foods. Alright, they didn't really need those shops. They did need the markets, though. Maybe we should give them a couple more of those markets. I'm just looking at this here, and security is a real problem because we need the leather, hide. This also isn't built yet because it needs more bricks. Can we look at the security overlay? Yeah, we could use a little bit higher security, I guess, because it's not good enough. We could look at crime. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. We might even want to assign maybe some more workers. Where are we at with workers, jobs? Okay, there we go. Yep. Let's do that job. There. There. Boom, look at that. And it also increased the range, too. Did you see that? Watch. Increased the range greatly. Whether we want that to happen or not, I don't know, because are they going to wander way out here? Or are they kind of going to stick in around the walls and with the population and things like that? It looks like they stick even so in the population. But that helped with security. Health may become an issue, but we could also do the same with doctors. That also increased the range, which we can't control the ranges, so I guess that's still okay. But by having more doctors, that means we have better health care. And then we can increase the farms and the markets again. There? Yeah, that looks good. This one. And let's do, like, 8 of them here. Boom, 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 boom. Almost. And more citizen farming. Maybe at this point now we should consider doing a canal out here, and then do some more citizen farming outside the walls. So let's go to canals, and this, and unfortunately I put too much fishing in the way, so let's delete this one here. Oh, it's still zoned. I gotta dezone it. Right, okay, there we go. And then let's do a canal, starting in roughly that area. Just going... Is that? Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's straight. Let's go that far. Got builders to build it. We're good to go. We still have... Yeah, let's turn up this builders here then, so they can work on that canal. Because we still have people that could use some more jobs. So let's fill them in. And this is looking good still. Demand's still a bit of a problem for that, but we're going to take care of them in a moment. We can also have the builders build us a bridge over said canal. There. We might even want to put up some more wells and things for water access. Yeah, it's not bad, but it wouldn't hurt to do a little bit more. Let's go ahead and do that too. In various places here in the city, maybe another one here. We could do some over here, or do one over here. And we could even fit one down here along the wall or something. And then we could also do, wherever we wanted, some of the, whatchamacallits too. The, shadoofs. Now I want to know how the transporters are doing. Step that up. Maybe we need another transporter. Because we're still waiting on brick deliveries. And we do have bricks in storage, so that's a transporter issue. Unless, like I said, this could be satisfied. But I think even then, a transporter has to deliver the bricks to here. And then maybe the people who work here can take the bricks out themselves. But it seems like they're taking their sweet time to do that. It could just be that I have too many jobs assigned. That could always be. Oh, look, the canal almost got done. One last bit down here, and it's out of range. Alright, well then we'll just cancel that one for now. Delete. That's fine. Was not my priority. I just went a little bit too far for now. This can go something like this. And then we can put in a bunch of these out here. We'll work on the side of the road a little bit, and we can go out... Well, heck, why don't we do 16? Like that? Have at it. I'll wait on more. 16's a lot in one fell swoop. Security is a problem. Although if they've got good coverage, it's just not... Yeah. We need to just step up the security force, which means this needs to get done sooner. And that's just a matter of deliveries, which we're taking the bricks for everything. Like, we have bricks coming into this wall here, and that wall there, and all the walls. So that probably wasn't the wisest option, I guess. But it does still say we have 80-something brick. Just don't know where they are. Because I don't see brick as an option even here. We could probably do... we're not that good on beer, though. Maybe not. We have 10,000 grain stored up. Oof. Why don't we give the brewery some beer? That might be good. I don't know why I went red there for a second, though. We could also add more workers to the brewery, too. Could still do that. So 50-some people that are jobless. Some people that are homeless. Interesting. We're kind of maxed out on homes, though, which is potentially a problem. There's some level 3 houses. They're waiting on brick walls to go up. And some of them need security to get to level 3. More security, that is. Which we'll get by just having the the tannery working eventually. Those all got filled in. Wow. Yeah. We still have 70-something jobless people. Housing is going to be is under demand now. That's going to be a problem. We're going to have to build maybe another city block, basically, out here, maybe, to put more houses in. But yeah, housing is the big demand right now, in addition to farming. And religious influence is falling. We need fabric to boost it anymore. Or another temple, which I don't think we can build. Yeah, because they are unique. So we have to actually get to the big temple, which needs bookkeeping unlocked. Bookkeeping is way over here. Yeah. Max state workers. I guess we could do some of these. I don't see why not. Brewing is doing really well, though. We have 600 and some odd. Yeah, let's take care of that. Let's give you all some alcohol. Build that wall. And other things. See how that does with the brewing. Because we can always step up the brewers, too. I don't know what that just did, specifically. Maybe the building that was built immediately before or immediately after it? I'm not sure what those arrows even mean. We're getting there. It's just a slow go because I'm doing too much. I think. Housing. Yeah, that's a problem. I could put more housing in outside the walls, but then the problem is that, well, they don't get the benefits of the walls. I guess that's not a big deal, because if they really want housing, they'll move in. So I guess we could just do. Around it there someplace. Just do a block of 4. And then maybe we'll put another guardhouse in or something. Maybe some health administration in. What is that? Wool. Okay, that must be for bandages. Wool bandages or something. That should help with the demands at least. Yeah, random walls are getting built. Upgraded rather. I don't know what the reasoning. I get why this one, because it's next to the builders. But why that one? That I don't understand. Especially given where the builder is here. No, here. I would think that these ones would trigger. These ones should definitely be closer than that one. So I don't know. Maybe that's just where the transporters went. But then again, the transporters, same answer. The transporters here. Why did they deliver to that wall completely first, when these ones are completely empty? Oh, you can upgrade the buildings you already have to temple administration too? That means we can upgrade these? Council of Elders in the temple administration? I don't know, we'll have to see. They're building those, or they're moving in out there now. Plenty and plenty and plenty of grain. That's doing well. Markets might need to be fulfilled a little bit more. Let's do another block of those. Yeah, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. And it's just ton of farms again. Alright, we can give you more farms. We've got the technology for more farms. And we may not be able to go all the way out there, yeah. But I think it'll let me do those. That's weird that it doesn't let you build or, place the zoning down in some cases, but in other cases it does. So that zoned and that's built and that's already doing really well. Why did you not seed? Why weren't you able to seed that at all? Especially with your boosted efficiency and things. That's interesting. Because yeah, they're all drunk farmers. So I don't know. Still a couple of those, that's good. All the citizen workshops got completed or completely filled, so we'll probably need to fulfill that demand at some point. Security. Big problem. Still. Water access also a problem. I think I can help with that. Although that's going to require more bricks, so it's not the best solution, but we'll do it anyway. And then I think we can probably do some security out here as well. Let's also continue painting this road. And then I can put a well next to that. Should put a well here too, I think. There's one over there, but let's put one here. We got extra space here, so we might as well. And one here. How about there instead? Let's do that. Just kind of get them spaced somewhat around. Assuming they only need to be by the housing, but maybe not. Maybe they need to be elsewhere too. Fancy. Land value. I like it. This, though, is taking some time to get the brick walls all done. I guess I could step up the brick production. I should step up the brick production, actually. Nope, it's done over there at the clay pit, or the mud pit. I guess I put that a little too far away, maybe. I could move one up, put one up here. But they're hauling it. I mean, they're getting plenty, it's just not being cranked out very fast. So the 2 extra workers should help with that. We could build another one, too. That could work. The walls are still slowly going. But what I think I'm going to do here is, I think we'll end this episode here. I know we've been on Uruk for a while, but we have a few more steps to do. But I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of let the town idle for a while. And in the next one, we'll come back in with, hopefully, all the walls done. Some bricks stored up. And yeah, let's actually do another mud pit for that out here. Maybe right in here someplace. And another brick maker. Did I fit it? No. Somewhere. Maybe just right next to it. Just do it right next to it. No reason not to, right? And that way we can get a little bit more of the, a little bit more of this walls done. We may not need those full-time forever, but at least till we have the walls done, we need the bricks. So we'll leave this here. And in the next one, we'll continue expanding our city outside the walls, I guess, or maybe add additional walls out here at some point, but also continue with the process of advancing through the tutorial here, through the mission, I guess, and adding more things as we can, and seeing how things progress over and through the rest of this town. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all then. Bye for now.